What's up guys, Saf here on SuperSaf TV, and this is the Infinix ZERO 5G, a device that's going to be retailing for around $269. Nice. Thanks to Infinix for sponsoring this video. Let's go ahead, get this unboxed and see what you get for that price. So inside the box, as well as the device itself, you do get a 33-watt power brick included. Now, just keep in mind that for this price, you're getting a charger included. There's lots of devices that are maybe 3 or 4 times this price where you don't get a charger. There's also a USB Type A to USB Type C cable, a SIM card tool, and some earphones, something else that you don't really get on many devices these days. And these are 3.5mm earphones, which means that the Infinix ZERO 5G also has a 3.5mm headphone jack. You also get a soft, clear case to protect your device and a welcome note to join the X Club. And now let's get to the Infinix ZERO 5G. I've got it here in the Cosmic Black version, but it's also available in a Skylight Orange as well as a Horizon Blue. And it's got this Omni Curve design. So Infinix has spent a lot of time to make sure that this has a really nice curve towards the edges, and that makes it a lot more comfortable to hold. And if we flip it around to have a look at the front, you'll see that we've got a 6.78-inch Full HD display. And the most important thing here is that this has a refresh rate of up to 120 Hz. That's right, 120 Hz display at this price. Really impressive. This means that when you're scrolling through your social media feeds and when you're gaming, things are gonna look really smooth. But on top of that, you also have a 240 Hz touch sampling rate, which will make things really responsive. We've got small bezels with a punch out for the front facing camera. This is a 16 megapixel selfie camera. And the back we have a 48 megapixel primary camera, which does support 30 times ultra zoom. This will use that high resolution of the camera with software to let you get in closer to your subjects. And then we have a 13 megapixel portrait camera. This has roughly around a 2 times optical zoom, and that gives you the equivalent of around 50 millimeters. Now, you may have heard lots of photographers talk about this, but the optimal focal length for portraits is roughly around 50 millimeters, and you're going to be able to achieve this with this camera. For video, you do have support of 4K up to 30 frames a second, as well as slow motion all the way up to 960 frames a second. Now you can achieve a lot of this thanks to what the Infinix ZERO 5G is powered by. It is powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 900 chipset. This is a 6nm 5G chipset with Hyper Engine 3.0 technology. What does that mean? It means that the Dimensity 900 can offer 5G tethering to other devices without impacting its own gaming performance. It also combines the 5G modem and Wi-Fi into a single chip, giving you around 33% power savings compared to alternative platforms. And the Infinix ZERO 5G comes with 128GB of UFS 3.1 storage. And this gives you around 216% increase in read speeds and up to 90% increase in write speeds compared to UFS 2.1. And the Infinix ZERO 5G is also the first Infinix device with LPDDR5 RAM. You've got 8GB of LPDDR5 RAM, which gives you around a 29% improvement for memory performance compared to the previous generation LPDDR4X, as well as a decrease of 14% in energy consumption. And the Infinix ZERO 5G also comes with a really cool feature called Extended RAM. This will allow you to up the RAM from 8GB to 11GB with a touch of a button. And the way this works is by using part of the ROM to work as RAM when the RAM isn't sufficient for some of those more intensive tasks. Let's now take a quick look around the device. So on the left-hand side, we do have a SIM card tray. This has support for dual 5G SIM cards and a MicroSD card, so you can expand the storage on the Infinix ZERO 5G. On the right hand side, we have the volume rocker as well as a power button which doubles up as a fingerprint scanner. And at the bottom, we have a USB Type C port, a single bottom firing speaker, as well as the 3.5mm headphone jack. It's so nice to see a 3.5mm headphone jack on devices these days. Now for the software, we do have XOS 10.0 based on Android. And this comes with some useful features. We've got Darlink 2.0, which improves the image stability and sensitivity of touch control based on an AI algorithm, bringing down the temperature of the device to help with an immersive gaming experience. And there's also X Arena, which enhances the gaming experience by integrating game applications into a single zone. There's also quick settings, which will allow you to focus on your gaming by blocking incoming messages and calls. Now for the battery, we do have a large 5000 milliamp hour battery. And remember, this does come with the 33 watt fast charger included out of the box. So you're going to be able to get a very quick top up on here. And this also incorporates TÜV Rheinland Safe Charge technology, which will automatically shut off power to the device once it's fully charged, maintaining the battery health. Finally, pricing. As mentioned towards the start of this video, this will be retailing for around about $269. Nice. Now pricing will differ slightly based on your region, so I'll be leaving some links down below where you can see the latest pricing and availability. And that is the Infinix ZERO 5G. I'm really impressed at what you can get at this price point these days. Very competitive. What do you guys think of the Infinix ZERO 5G? Do drop me a comment below and let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, then do smash that like button for me. And if you haven't already, then maybe consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon for future coverage like this. If you want to see some more related videos, those will be linked over here. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV, and I'll see you next time.